I'm going to delicately hold your fingernails while I say this. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you have to pick between me and someone else, I implore you, I beg you, I beseech you to please pick them. Because I didn't sign up for battle. I didn't sign up to fight. Allow me to go. If you get it, good. If you don't get it, forget about it. Really, don't do that. Last thing you're going to do is fight, is make me feel like I have to fight over you. I'm not even going to put... Look, a reasonable person should never put another person in a situation where they have to fight for the other person. Now, fighting for, yes, but fighting over with another person for you, nah, that's wickedness. I'm not going to put you in that situation. Nobody should put me in that situation. If we get to the point where I feel like, oh no, I just can't do this and I can't be with you, then we leave. Do you understand? But making somebody drag, doing tinini tanana, making them feel like they're an option, not the one. We don't play like that around here. Let me make something clear. There's a very big difference between fighting for someone and fighting over somebody. If I have to fight for you and you're my babe, I got you. I got your back. Like, bring it on. We're squaring up because I'm fighting for you. But to fight with someone else over you, I just want to say never gonna happen. Oh, no. I'm not going to take myself out of my common sense zone to fight with another woman because of a man. Not gonna happen. I know someone's gonna be thinking, oh, you're doing the most. Oh, what makes you think? Maybe you've done it now. Guilty conscience is catching you. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm a person. You're a person. We're all persons. Don't judge persons. But I'm just trying to say, if I find myself in a situation where I feel I'm dragging with another woman, I take God beg you, go with that woman. Don't stress me. If I find myself in a situation where I'm thinking about you or another man, I'm not going to put you through that stress if I really want to be with that other man. I'm just going to leave. But by God's grace, whoever I am with, let me tell you the truth, we stay there. We die there. If I get married to a person, nah, fam, divorce is not in my cards. That's why I'm very careful when it comes to picking. So just know that if anybody is looking good, I'm exposing it immediately. This trying to enter my brain. Babe, someone is trying to cause trouble here. Exposing immediately. Which brings me to a discussion about people actually exposing themselves to their partners. If you are with a person or with a partner that reacts terribly or has a toxic way of handling situations, then you shouldn't be with that person at all. But I feel like you should be with a partner that you are comfortable enough to tell that, bro, someone has been chiking me, maybe in my workplace, and I'm not even going to lie. That boy is fine, and we need to do something about that. Catch it before it grows. Expose yourself. And the beautiful thing about that is that whenever you expose yourself, expose anything that is shady to the person you should be accountable to, that situation is more than half solved. Before you know it, you and your partner, is you and the person against that third party. Even if whether the third party is innocent or not, it's just that you have put yourself in a place where you are now fully accountable and you can't fall again because you've exposed the lie. Sure, you get it. So if you are in a serious relationship, I've told myself, if I'm in a serious relationship, right, especially something like marriage, and I'm in a space where someone is adamantly trying to fight for my affection, and it's like, something in my mind. Because, come on, let's be human here. Please, you should come and stop forming nonsense lies that, once you marry somebody, then your DNA of ever being attracted to any other human being just turns off. Please, lies. It's just, that's why, if that was the case, you wouldn't have to put boundaries. That's why people put boundaries, because they don't want to fall into situations where they now feel like they're attracted to another person or they want to cheat with another person. So if you find yourself in a situation where you cannot run away necessarily, this person is your co-worker, this person has been assigned to your team, this person is always there. Anytime the person is around, the kind of boundary you put up, personally, but also expose it, it helps. It helps. How you bring it up is your business. That's up to you. But it's always nice to have your partner in the know of everything. From the beginning to kill the option of having to struggle with, oh, I don't know whether I want this person or I want my partner, because you are letting it simmer. If you already have a great guy, you already have a wonderful babe, you are with a very good person, but you want to use your own hand to spoil it because you have seen the 30% that you did not find inside your 70% partner. Yeah, apparently there's something like that. Go and check it up. Be careful. So I go back to the very beginning, like I said. If you're struggling and you cannot come and meet me and say, babe, there's one girl who is acting as Jezebel in my life. There's a Delilah after my life. I need your help, because the truth is, I want to stay faithful to you. I want it to be me and you against the world. If that's not your mindset, pick your Delilah and be going. Let her scrape your head and give you shiny molo, because it's not a daughter of Zion you're going to stress. Did you get it? All right, seriously though, let's actually talk about this. Having to compete for your partner's attention with another person, like on that level of them considering leaving you or even cheating on you because they want to be with another person, is something that a lot of people have dealt with and are going to deal with, right? And I'm talking about this. Anybody that has followed me long enough, you know that when it comes to the matters of the hearts, your girl is right there. This is a conversation I love. This is a conversation I would never stop having. And it's not like I'm trying to say I have the answers to everything. I'm someone who is growing, but I love talking about it because human beings were built for a relationship. There's nothing you want to tell me. Oh, this girl started a relationship again. Yes, I'm going to shove it down your throat and you will swallow it with juice. I'm talking about it because everybody desires connection. No matter how much you want to form, I don't care, I'm an island. If they should put you on that island by yourself, now same you go carry coconut, draw nose, eyes, and mouth to start talking to him and calling him Benson or Johnson. Am I lying? That's why insanity is there, and you start noticing that, oh, this pawpaw is no longer a food but a friend. Everybody desires some kind of connection or relationship, and it is actually important, and it is okay to know how to do it right. Now, I want to talk about it because most times people neglect the fact that you need to put yourself in a situation where you have boundaries, one, and you need to always expose potentials. That's how to catch things early. Oh my God, I don't know how I got here where I am struggling to, stay with my partner, and I'm struggling with the love of this person, that kind of thing. And like I said, I'm speaking from a point where, especially if the partner is a great person, right? Nobody is perfect, no. But this person is doing what they can. This person genuinely loves you. This person is not this toxic person that is going to come and ruin your life. This is a partner that you have found. But you have found yourself in a dilemma where you're now enjoying the company of another person, and in your head is now a back and forth. I'm trying to say that to catch it early, I strongly believe expose it. Expose it. This person has, been in touch. We've been in touch for a bit. Or this person is trying to take me out. Or this person is, and when you expose it from the very beginning, it saves you the stress of even saying you've caught feelings. Feelings are things that are nurtured. Nothing you want to tell me. Nothing. There is nobody you will meet that today, gang, 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 you just said, oh, I cannot do without you in my life. This is the love of my life. And there's nobody like that on earth. The only person like that is probably your mom and dad. Your mom pushed you out of her and she became, I cannot do without you. Obviously, you're like an extension of the woman. But aside from that, you can't come and say that you met one person and now you've gone crazy. Yes, you can have crushes, but crushes are easy to kill. That's what I'm trying to say. Crushes die if you don't nurture them. Crushes turn into love because you took care of it. You fantasized, you nourished the idea of the person, you spent time with the person. That's you now giving it life. You went to go and fan flame. Now you're wondering why your house is on fire. When you struck matches, you didn't know you should go poof, quick. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. If you decide to step into a relationship and say you are stepping into a relationship with someone values loyalty, someone Especially if you're claiming you are a Christian. Oh, you fear God. Especially, I'm trying to say that there's a level of accountability you should have for yourself. If you are that person, you are saying, oh, you are here to make sure me and you are that one, but then you don't see the need or understand that there's there's a need for you to keep yourself like, my hands are clean. Oh, see everything I have. Let me expose things so that I don't fall into the trap of temptation. Now, a lot of people fall into situations where they think I have to, let me try it out, because you feel the person you are now falling for is probably better than the person you are with. I love the fact that someone taught me this 30-70 effect thing. The person you are with is probably a really great person, but the person you are falling for, because the person you're with doesn't have that small that they have, you are ready to throw him away. Oh, it makes me think of this Tyler Perry movie. I don't know if you know it, please write it in the comments, because there's a movie like that. My girl ended up with HIV. That's the one. I'm not happy about it. I'm not a weaker person. I'm just trying to say that. And funny enough, not everyone ends up with HIV or, some kind of STD because they cheated on their partner or whatever. Some people even end up inside private jet like she did without the HIV. But it's a testament to your character and who you say you identify as. I'm not going to talk to someone who has made up their mind to live a certain lifestyle, to behave or to be faithful or loyal, because you chose that. You've decided that you want to be the kind of person that would live your life, la vida loca, anything you want. You want to be with any man or any woman you want to be. That's what you've chosen. I'm not sitting down here to try to talk to that kind of person. So if you're going to be, struggling to, fight me on it, I'm happy about that. Why? Because you're probably that kind of person and you have some kind of conviction. Now your conscience is choking you. I'm happy. It's good. Conscience is good. But then if you are someone who you say you have some kind of standard or morale and you understand the significance of a relationship and a good one, then you will take the advice when someone says, leave yourself as an open book for your partner. A girl is constantly texting you now, I think you are so cute. And you are feeling is a harmless, oh, she's the one that is thinking I'm so cute. I'm not going to say anything. I'll just say thank you. No harm in you showing your babe. This babe, they talk, say I'm so cute too. I know some people will say, hey, you want her to come and kill me? Let me tell you something. That's me. I have learned in this life. Every time you come to a point where you have to be vulnerable with your partner, use it as an opportunity to know whether this is the person you want to spend your life with. If you come open book to your partner and say, see this babe texting me, fine boy, she wants to get to know me. Can you imagine? And you're laughing about it, and your partner decides her reaction is anger, irritation, and control. I want to tell you that you have caught a nice red flag. It's a problem. You are not happy that your man is coming to tell you what's going on inside his Instagram DMs. You are fighting him. That's why I say use it as an opportunity. Be an open book with your babe. Be an open book with your guy. If you come and meet them and show them something that vulnerable and their reaction is terrible, you have your answer to the kind of person you are with. So it's now left for you to decide, am I going to continue this relationship with this person and not just be telling them anything because I know that they are crazy? Or, bro, I don't catch them early, make I carry my load, they go. I love when people take time to understand that it's very okay to, before you lock it in with a person, to create serious, this one is a non-negotiable. This person has not gotten to a point of maturity where I can settle down and say, if I come to them with little sensitive topics, they are not going to go crazy. They've not learned emotional intelligence. They've not learned how to see the big picture and think things through. That is not the kind of person you want to end up with. Just saying. And personally speaking, I don't mean to be, a bit much, but I like the idea of women liking my man. Oh, I'm weird like that. Let me explain what I mean. Hold it. Now, this is what I mean. I didn't say I like the idea of my man pursuing woman. I don't mind if woman pursue my man. I don't mind. Of course you're pursuing him. Have you seen him? That's a hot cake.
Oh my God! Wow!
Do you get it? It gives me some kind of pride, self. Like, yeah, I know he's a good looking. That's why you're in his DM, sis. But I'm so sorry for you because he's now taken. And it's the beauty of that kind of thing is that kind of person you are with. If my man now come and meet me and say, this babe, they DM me. Thank God. I'm not with someone that they don't want. Because I'm so sorry. There's this weird feeling I get with. Nobody wants you, bro. Your guy, they DM all the babes, then they leave them on red. I don't want that kind of thing. I know it's a weird thing. This is off the topic and all that. But I'm just trying to say that it shouldn't annoy you because somebody likes your partner. Like, come on, grow up. If you have an amazing person, of course people will crush on your partner. Like, normal. But it's now left for your partner. What you should be watching out for is how your partner is handling it. And for him to open up to you and tell you what's going on, he's handling it well. God, the guy, like, give him some credit for that. Some people would hop on that opportunity and deceive you. But this one is telling you everything that's going on and you're angry. Sister, you need help. You need help. There's a level of maturity you've not gotten to. And if that amazing guy knows what's good for him, he will leave you. Same thing with a woman. Because a woman steps out and men are toasting and saying she's beautiful, you are going crazy. You're not beating her. Is it her fault that she has nice eyes? Hello? Like, she's a hot cake. What did you expect? You should be a thing of compliment self. If people think your babe or your guy or babe is amazing, what you should watch out for is how they are handling these things. What is their response to this? Are they taking it as, oh yeah, I'm that person and I'm going to use it, to my full advantage and disrespect you with it? That's what you look out for, not the fact that they are desired. If nobody is desiring your partner at all, and that's what you like, then go and find that one. It's no problem. They're there. If that's what your heart can take, actually no judgment. No judgment.
Don't judge me when
But I'm just trying, it just goes to say, when it comes to a relationship, right? Expose things quick. Give your partner a space to feel vulnerable enough to tell you when they feel a certain way towards someone. If it was a situation where he felt a certain way towards someone and she was like, I don't want you talking to her though. I want you to be ignoring her at every point in time. That's awesome. You have decided. But don't ever get to a point where you are hiding so much, or you're hiding even the littlest things because you think it won't grow. Sometimes it does. Or you are making your partner feel uncomfortable telling you stuff as little as that. I don't know. That's just my one or two. If you like, take it or leave it, you are grown. But I'm actually being serious. I'm being very, very serious.